Hey, folks. What's cracking, yo? What's happening? What's popping? What's going on? I don't. Ow. I don't know if the volume's actually working. So let me check. If anyone is there, just tell me now. Yep, it's working. Okay, coolio. That's good for me. Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to Spooktober movie reviews. So we haven't done any over this weekend. I understand. Also, the movie we're gonna do Friday. I watched Wolf Cop with Charlotte. It was pretty silly, honestly, and it wasn't worth a review. If you guys want a review, I can do one at a different time. But right now, today we did Donnie Darko from 2001, starring Jake Gyllenhaal. Let's see, Jenna Malone, she was Gretchen. Mary McDonnell was Rose. Holmes Osborne was the dad. Maggie Gyllenhaal was the sister. The baby sister was Devi Chase. James Duvall was Frank the rabbit. Patrick Swayze was Jim Cunningham. Who else would you guys know? So many famous people in this movie. Seth Rogen was in this movie. Drew Barrymore was the teacher. Yeah, it's tons and tons of famous people in this movie. And believe it or not, it's not really that well known. It's more of a cult classic more than anything. And there is a follow-up called S. Darko. It goes around Samantha, the baby sister. That's number 2. I love this movie. This has always been one of my favorite movies since I saw it as a teenager. This is actually your first time watching it, right?
Yes. I didn't know about it until you said something.
Oh, see? So she is, like I said, one of the people who didn't know anything about this movie until it was shown to her. So, yeah. Donnie Darko. You guys watch it? You guys like it? How about you tell me? Was it good? I love this movie. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. Allie, was the movie good?
Yes, I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you call this a horror-tastic movie?
Yeah, I would actually.
I think of it as like a horror thriller. Is now classified as a sci-fi thriller.
The bunny is scary.
Because of the time travel. But Frank, I feel will give children nightmares. And if I can find a Frank mask today, I would wear that and scare small children. It would give them nightmares. I'm telling you. Frank the bunny is terrifying. Then there's also the whole jumping back and forth time travel thing that can freak people out. The murder, that can freak people out. A bunch of stuff.
They have the costume for $150 in Amazon.
Nice. I just want the mask.
That's $55.
What do you think was wrong with the movie?
For a movie in 2001, I thought it was pretty good. Wrong? Nothing, honestly. I have no critiques for that one.
So normally I would, in any other movie, I would sit here and try to rip it apart. I'm biased, obviously. I love this movie. I know a big flaw for a lot of people is the jumping back and forth. but that's a huge part of this movie. Excuse me. It has to do with time travel. You know what I'm saying? Like it's shot that way and edited that way on purpose. Like there's no other way around it. It's supposed to feel like you're jumping all around this movie. Um, but that would be a problem. Allie did bring up a good point. That movie we reviewed last week. Is it last week or the week before?
Suburban Gothic.
Suburban Gothic. It really tries to get the Donnie Darko feel, and it does not succeed. That's probably what I was thinking.
Like the weird 90s family.
Yeah, like the whole
Kind of
family
like
and the atmosphere that Donnie Darko gives off. It did not.
Yeah, like the dysfunctional suburban family.
Who was your favorite character?
I liked the mom, and I liked
The mom was very good.
Drew Barrymore's character.
The teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Both very strong female characters. Both also very understanding and also very intelligent. Most of the people in this movie are, I guess you would call them average intelligence. You know, very religious, very Midwestern, I'd say. So when it comes to having someone like Donnie, who they consider a schizo and a crazy person and all this, they don't know how to take him and they don't know how to teach him. They don't know how to respect him is the best I can come up with there. Favorite character? I don't know. I like a lot of the characters, but obviously Donnie's really good.
Besides Donnie, those
Jake
like
Gyllenhaal.
obvious.
Frank, you know, I really enjoy Frank the Bunny. I don't much like Frank the person, the teenager. But Frank the Bunny, I like. I also like, what was her name? The Asian girl.
Chevry or something.
She did very good at her role.
Mm-hmm.
She played a teenage girl, like your average kind of loner, picked on, bullied, you know.
Sharita.
She played that role really well. Whoever the actress is, she did really good. It's, you know, one of those surprise roles that you don't really think anything of it because they do it so well. Let's see.
She was on Orange is the New Black.
Was she?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. The mom, of course, was awesome. Drew Barrymore's, of course, awesome. Seth Rogen?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Believe it or not, he actually plays like a bully in this movie. He's not even like the main bully. He's like a sidekick bully, which is hilarious. Because now he's like this famous stoner comedian or whatever. I don't know. I really like Jake Gyllenhaal's character. The teacher was really cool. The science teacher, I missed his name. That was really cool. Oh, I like all of them. What's your favorite scene? Did you have one?
Personally, my favorite scene was, it kind of came together to me when the mom was on the airport about to get in her flight on the phone, and I was like, oh, okay, I get it. I understand now.
Yeah, everything kind of adds up slowly throughout the movie, even with all the jumping around and the time travel.
Yeah, because before, like, I caught on to, like, the time travel, like, wormhole thing, I just thought he was, like, mentally ill.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought. I thought he was having, like Frank was, like, his hallucination.
Delusions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to make you think that way. Favorite scene. I like the wormhole scene. It's a super early 2000s CGI of the The jet engine going through the
projecting off them.
Oh no, going through the wormhole. You know, the jet engine.
Oh yeah.
It's so silly. I love those scenes. Favorite scene though. I love the movie theater scene because that's a creepy Frank right there. You know, where he takes off his mask.
And his eyes all shot out.
That's a good scene. Now, movie fun facts. The very first one's kind of funny. At the rap party, Seth Rogen and Jake Gyllenhaal agreed that they had no idea what the movie was about. After they finished shooting. Jake Gyllenhaal uses a strategy of rarely blinking to enhance his psychotic creepiness.
Oh. Yeah, he plays a good psychotic person, like you said.
Yeah, he definitely is good at playing. He's a good actor in general. But he definitely plays a good crazy person. So this is a good one. The song that plays as Donnie is riding his bike home in the theatrical version, "The Killing Moon" by Echo and the Bunnymen, as Gretchen waits for the school bus, a Volkswagen Rabbit quickly passes in front of her. When Elizabeth is sleeping on the recliner, there's a stuffed rabbit next to her. As Donnie reaches for the car keys, there is a Polaroid picture of him and his sister in a Halloween costume on the desk. Donnie is dressed as a rabbit. When Donnie is talking to his sister after his mom leaves near the end, a jack-o'-lantern bunny is seen on the table. Frank the rabbit often appears near water sources such as sprinklers, water mains, and faucets. A lot of bunnies in the movie. Let's see. Patrick Swayze wore his own clothes from the 1980s for the film because it's set in the 80s, the whole movie. If you guys didn't realize. The scene where Donnie corrects Gretchen was improvised because Jenna Malone could not say the name Professor Kenneth Monteith correctly, just like I couldn't just now. Seth Rogen's first line in his feature film is, "I like your boobs." That's the way he hits on one of the girls. I didn't realize that's his first line in his first feature film.
I like your boobs. It's funny.
I like your boobs. Wow. Can't believe that man's famous now. First edit of this film ran for 2 hours and 45 minutes. The director's cut is very close to the version that premiered at Sundance Film Festival in 2001.
Wow. A long movie.
At the start of the movie, where Donnie rides his bicycle back into town right after he passes the two ladies out power walking, Frank drives by in his red Trans Am. Filmed over a period of 28 days, which matches the length of time depicted in the film. It's pretty interesting. At one point, it looked like the film was going to be released directly to home markets. Christopher Nolan was one of the influential factors in securing a cinema release. It's pretty cool. There's so many in this. That's what you get for watching a big movie. You get tons of facts.
Yeah.
Some of these are really long. Voted number 9 in films, 50 films to see before you die. It's a good movie. You should definitely see it before you die. Let's see how they wrap this one up. Here we go. After narrowly escaping a bizarre accident, a troubled teenager is plagued by visions of a man in a large rabbit suit who manipulates him to commit a series of crimes. I love reading different plots of this movie. There's another one. Donnie Darko doesn't get along too well with his family, his teachers, and his classmates, but he does manage to find a sympathetic friend in Gretchen who agrees to date him. He has a compassionate psychiatrist who discovers hypnosis as means to unlock hidden secrets. His other companion may not be a true ally. Donnie has a friend named Frank, a large bunny which only Donnie can see. When an engine falls off a plane and destroys his bedroom, Donnie is not there. Both the event and Donnie's escape seem to have been caused by supernatural events. This one starts off taking place during an election year in the late 1980s. Like,
Mama, come here. Mama,
I just love
Mama,
plots.
kitty.
I didn't see anywhere what the director had to say. The first review I see is an 8 stars. The opening says, "A tough film to explain or even discuss." Yeah, so there's a lot of time travel in this movie. You're left at the end to ponder time travel and the existence of some stuff and what really happened and what didn't happen.
Got like an X-Files vibe. If you like X-Files, you like this movie.
It's very X-Files-y. But that's Donnie Darko in a nutshell. Some crazy shit happens. Jake Gyllenhaal, go watch it. I'm rating this, of course, max 5 stars. Wait.
Okay.
Right. It's a perfect number. Go watch it. Donnie Darko. Love you guys. Oh. Dad Tips is out. It's going to be hard to find. There's only 2 videos right now. But go watch Dad Tips. You can look up, type in the YouTube bar, Dad Tips, Sid's video. That's the long one. And you'll also be able to find the channel, which will give you the short. So look out for shorts. That's going to have a bunch of shorts too. Dad Tips, check it out. Subscribe, all that shit. Bye.